What's up, Eagles Nation? It is your girl, Chatterbox, the ultimate Super Eagles hype woman. I'm back in the studio with another episode that has got my blood boiling hotter than a Uyo afternoon. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell. We break down all things Nigeria football with zero filter and 100% passion. Today, oh man, we are diving headfirst into the drama that has got the entire continent buzzing. South Africa's Minister of Sport has straight up declared war on our beloved Super Eagles. Yes, you heard that right. He said Nigeria must not go to the World Cup. These words just dropped like a thunderbolt, and I'm here to unpack it all, segment by segment, with the freshest facts straight from the source. No fluff, no cap, just pure unadulterated football fire. We're talking rivalries, shady behind the scene teen, and why these only fuels are fired to soar higher. Buckle up, fam. The script is built for a full thrill ride. Let's fly. Alright, we kick this off with the bombshell itself, because when I first read this, I nearly choked on my jollof. South Africa's Minister of Sport, Art and Culture, that's Gayton McKenzie for you, went full savage mode in an interview that is now blowing up on X, courtesy of that sharp journal, Robert Marawa. He actually leaned into the mic, eyes locked, and dropped the statement. I want to make it very clear, I wish for them not to qualify. I just want to make that one clear. They tried. I knew what they did behind the scene. I want them to lose. Nigeria must not go to the World Cup. Another African country must go. Whoa, hold up. Did your minister just blueprint our downfall like it was a casual chat over jollof rice? And when they pressed him like, bro, is this personal beef with Nigeria? And he responded that it's not that. I give you the energy you give me. They don't like us, we don't like them, and it's not personal. Well, as a fan of the Super Eagles, this has got me jumping out my seat. It is like he's channeling every tense stare down from our epic clashes. McKenzie is not even mincing words. He's framing this as a straight up reciprocal shade. That classic you shade me, I shade you harder vibes. But let's be real. In football, talk is cheap, but this is a minister level pettiness, and it's got me grinning from ear to ear. Why? Because nothing pumps up the Super Eagles like a rivalry throwing shade. Remember how we strived on that underdog energy? That is rocket fuel material. And for all of my South African viewers tuning in, love the passion, but you all know deep down the Eagles got wings that don't clip easy. Drop a comment. Are you Team Nigeria or Team Bafana? Let's debate. Okay, before we roast this any further, let's rewind the tape to the chaos that sparked this firestorm. We're talking about the 2026 FIFA World Cup African qualifiers, Group C, the group of deaths that had more twist than a Nollywood plot. Nigeria's Super Eagles and South Africa's Bafana. They were drawn together like fate's cruel joke. Our head-to-head, pure edge of your seat stuff. Identical 1-to-1 draw in both home legs. Yeah, you score, we equalize, they push, we hold firm. Classic rival chats. No outright winner, but the tension was electric. Bafana really started strong, topping the group like bosses, but then, boom! Plot twist, FIFA drops the hammer. 3 points and 3 goals docked from their 2-0 win over Lesotho. Why? They fielded an ineligible player, Teboho Mokoena. And guess who led the charge calling for that sanction? Us, Nigeria, and even Benin throwing our weight around to keep it fair. Suddenly, the standing flips. Bafana tumbles, Benin surge to the top like they've got cheat codes. Fast forward to the finale, the Eagles are hosting Benin in Uyo, that fortress of ours, while Bafana was hosting Rwanda. We unleashed hell and we got a dominant 4-0. A masterclass. Shout out to our heroes. Bassey locking down the back. Zaidu Sanusi bombing forward. Semi Ajayi boss in the air. And our king Victor Osimhen feasting like it was buffet night. That win, it didn't just crush Benin's dream. It cleared the path for Bafana to snag automatic qualification with their own 3-0 smash over Rwanda. But here is the spice. Loads of South Africans were out here thanking us like, Nigeria, you saved our spot. Gratitude posts were flooding timelines. Yet, McKenzie is refusing. It's like, no thanks, I know you all had ulterior motive. Behind the scenes, no thanks, I know you all had ulterior motives. This qualifier saga really turned a rivalry into a full-on soap opera, and now it's spilling over. Eagles fans, doesn't this remind you of those old AFCON battles where every tackle feels personal? We are built for this kind of grit. Now let's zoom out on this Nigeria Bafana beef, because it is deeper than one salty quote. These two squads, they've been trading blows since the 90s. Think the 1994 World Cup dream clashing, AFCON semi-finals outbreak, and those grudge matches that leave scars. But this cycle, it's next level. McKenzie is calling it a mutual dislike. They don't like us, we don't like them. Like it is some playground you started its energy. And sure, this sanction drama has fall. We push for the rules to be rules, but was it sabotage or was it just football karma biting back? As an Eagles fan, I'm cackling. You all led the group. We held it and we kept it honest. And now you are qualified while we are grinding the playoff. Who is really winning? This is not just club versus club. It is nation versus nation. Pride on steroids. South Africa has got that post-apartheid fire, hungry to prove that they are Africa's giants again. Us, we've got the legacy, 3 AFCON trophy, World Cup runs that shook the globe, but McKenzie wishes for us to flop. It is like waving a red flag at a bull. Imagine the trash talk in the tunnels if we cross paths in AFCON 26, or friendlies towards the bronze. Fans, this rivalry really makes African football legendary. Raw, unfiltered, no holding back. And let's be honest, a minister picking sides, that is gold for content. It's really got me hype about how our lads will respond. Osimhen is already tweeting fire emojis. I bet the squad meetings are straight up motivation montage now. Shifting gears to the real stake, because while Bafana is popping champagne on automatic glory, our Eagles, we are the comeback kings, and we ranked a slicked 41st globally added to the African playoff with the eyes on the prize. CAF has laid it out. One leg semi-final in Morocco on November 13th. Us versus Gabon, the pair Emerick. Those pair Emerick vets who snuck second behind Ivory Coast in Group F. This is going to be tough, absolutely, but remember, we own the dark horses. Meanwhile, Cameroon indomitable lion will tangle with DR Congo, the leopard who edged Sudan for second in Senegal group. Winners duke it out in the final on November 16th, same spot for a shot at the Interconfederation playoff in Mexico next March. One African survivor there grabs that last World Cup ticket. In case you need to know, Cameroon is really fuming after a late blow that led Cape Verde. Yes, the second smallest nation ever after Iceland stole direct qual from Group D. Gabon is sneaky good, but DR Congo has got that chaotic flair. But with the Eagles, we've got depth, we've got Osimhen goals, we've got Chukwueze streak, we've got that Uyo Fortress mentality carrying over. McKenzie will want us out, but we can use this as a bulletin board gold. Imagine advancing and then schooling whosoever in the final. This part sure is tougher, but it's ours to conquer. Our fans, our job is to scream from the rooftop, pack those virtual stands. November is coming, and I know we're ready to see history. From McKenzie War Declaration to our playoff grind, this Nigeria-South Africa saga has got more layers than a Super Eagles tactic board. It's rivalry at its finest, spicy, unapologetic, and oh so addictive. But mark my words, the Super Eagles don't just qualify, we dominate. Thank you, Minister, for the motivation. We will see you in the history book. Eagle fans, you are the heartbeat here. Drop in the comment, does this beef fire you up or not? Predict our Gabon scoreline. Smash like you are Team Nigeria all day. Subscribe for playoff breakdowns and share with your squad. This is Chatterbox signing off with Up Eagles. Until next time, keep the faith, keep the noise loud. Peace.